Testing, testing, testing. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? It's your man DriftSpeaks, and today we're gonna be getting into who's gonna be the new killer coming in for the 4-year anniversary. Yes, Dead by Daylight is gonna be introducing a new killer. They claim he's gonna be one of the bigger killers. They got a great big DLC, licensed DLC of that, and we're gonna go ahead and figure out who's gonna be. The way I see it, we're gonna jump right into this. By the way, which called the way I see it, we got 5 possible contenders, 5 possible suspects, 5 possible killers that's going to be coming into the game. And I'm going to go ahead and name these things off. I believe the first one's going to be Candyman. The second contender could be the Xenomorph, or better known as Alien. The third one is going to be Pinhead. The fourth one is going to be Pennywise. And the fifth one is going to be Big Boy Jason. Now, I'm going to go ahead and get into some leaked clues on all of these. What's called, a lot of people started mentioning the Xenomorph whenever they started thinking, you know, whenever the devs started sending in pictures from home or whatever, what they were doing and whatnot. And somebody seen a Xenomorph looking egg on one of the desks. They seen one of the cats on top of the head, like it was like a face hugger, and that's where the Xenomorph really came from. And how do I feel? I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't think that's gonna be the one. I really don't. I'm sorry. And I'll go and explain in a sec. But before I do, I want to go and get into the second contender, which is going to be Candyman. A lot of people thought Candyman was going to be the new killer that's coming in, and the reason being, for that is going to be that you know, the actor Tony, I can't remember his last name, but Tony, whatever the hell his name is, he started following Dead by Daylight, so everybody thought it was going to be Candyman, and you know, he started following some fog whispers and whatnot. But I don't think it's going to be Candyman. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you why I don't believe it's going to be the Candyman and or the Xenomorph. Mainly because Scott John, a lot of you guys might already know him. If you don't know him, then you can just YouTube him. Scott John acts like he has somebody on the inside of Dead by Daylight. Whenever he was doing his live stream, he told his stream that it will not be Candyman and it will not be the Xenomorph or Alien. And he says that he knows this because, you know, he has a man on the inside. They flew him out or whatever the case, had him tested of some sort. Whatever excuse he used, he wouldn't have ended up saying that, you know, it wasn't going to be Candyman or Alien. So, with that being said, it leaves us to 3 other suspects. So, you know, I just happened to mention them just because, you know, in case you were thanking them. I just wanted to tell you what it is, what I know. So, anyways, the last 3 are going to be Pinhead, Pennywise, and Jason. Now I'm going to get into the business aspect of this game. Dead by Daylight is still a business. Look at this fool. I cannot believe he actually kept working on that gen. Seeing me coming up to him, it's 4 gens. Not like that was last. You know, I can understand if it was the last gen and then it's going to power the gates. You can stay on it, man. I'm right next to the basement, baby. Like, what you think? Anyways, getting back to what I was saying. My bad. I just went off on a bad tangent. Anyways, like I was saying, Pinhead, Pennywise, Jason. Like I said, behavior is a business. They're in this to make money and they're in this to promote the game. Promoting the game is money. As more people find out about your game, more people playing your game, that's money. That's more possible purchases. That's more possible, you know, people joining the game. People are happier with the game because they're getting lobbies faster with the game. They can do different things with the game because they got a bigger player base with the game. They can put bigger game modes. Wind this back and take a shot every time I say game. You're going to be drunk as hell. Anyways, like I was saying though. So that's pretty much, and since they're in the business of making money, I don't think Pinhead would be a good pick for money-wise. I feel like he'd be a good filler. I don't see him as a big headliner the 4-year anniversary. You know what I mean? Like, picture the headlines. Like, I don't even remember. I heard Pinhead had a movie recently, but that movie went straight to DVD. You know, and I've never seen it. I don't know nobody who's seen it. I know about the way back in the day Pinhead, but I don't remember this Pinhead. You know what I mean? Anyways. So I don't think it's gonna be Pinhead. For that reason alone, I'm gonna say it's not Pinhead, man. I'm sorry. Sorry to burst your bubble if that's who you really wanted. Now, with that person marked off the list, I'm gonna go ahead and move over to Pennywise and Jason. Alright, so Pennywise. Could it be Pennywise? Yes, it very well could be. And the reason why I'm gonna go ahead and say that is gonna be because they've been dropping little hints and teasers, man. I don't know if you been to Haddonfield, you know, but I seen some balloons around Haddonfield and like a picture. You know, they got balloons hanging around. Kind of reminds me of Pinhead. The picture that Jane is painting on, like, you know, on her picture or whatever. She put like a little line under the eye like Pennywise. Man, I thought I was gonna chainsaw this person, but she got away. Anyways, but yeah, man. So it's not looking good for Pennywise. So I mean, so it's looking good for Pennywise, man. But I still don't think he's gonna be the one. I honestly believe it will be Jason. I believe Jason is going to be our headliner. And the reason being is because, yes, I understand he's got a case. Yes, I understand it's going to be a hard case. But however, I've heard that a lot of the lawyers were saying that it's supposed to be finished up, because the thing is that the dude appealed it. The case was already finished, but he just re-appealed for the case to get it back open. And from what I'm seeing with what the Friday the 13th franchise is doing, they got a game coming out this summer. The movie that they're in question, the deal is up already, and it was done around this time, 30 years ago, 20 years ago. I can't remember how many years ago. I ain't got the information right in front of me, readily accessible. But yeah, man, and the fact that they releasing that other game, man, it really makes me feel like, Jason could be the main headliner, man. Jason could really be here, and I honestly just believe it's gonna be Jason. Jason is my number one pick, and then Pennywise. Those are my two top choices for the two new killers that you might get. It's gonna be one or the other if you were to ask me in my own personal professional opinion. I hope you stood through to the whole video, man. If you liked the video, make sure you like the video. I'd like for you guys to comment down below who you think is gonna be the new killer. And yeah, appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Sorry it's been so long since I dropped the video, but hey, here you go. Thanks.